Welcome to Thought for December the 18th. Our readings are Job chapter 22, Haggai chapters 1 and 2, and 1 John chapter 5. And our thought is, can a man be profitable to God? At the end of the book of Job, we will read how God rebukes Eliphaz and his two friends who have argued with Job. God says, "For you have not spoken of me what is right." Chapter 40, verse 11. Today we have read chapter 22, the third speech of Eliphaz, who is reacting to Job's complaint. "Will you comfort me with empty nothings? There is nothing left for your answers but falsehood," he says in chapter 21, verse 34. Consider the response of Eliphaz. Can we see how wrong he is? Can a man be profitable to God, he asks. Surely he who is wise is profitable to himself. Is it any pleasure to the Almighty if you are in the right, or is it gain to him if you make your way blameless? Chapter 22, verses 2 and 3. There is a half-truth in his implication that we cannot be profitable to God, but it is to God's glory if we behave wisely with the wisdom that comes down from above. Do you remember reading that in James 3, verses 13 to 18, earlier this month, that there is joy in heaven over every sinner who repents? We have seen how Eliphaz and his two friends have a total mindset that when things go wrong in the life of a human being, then it is always a punishment for some sin, a cause and effect situation. Even his disciples thought this way, as we read in John chapter 9 verse 2, when they asked Jesus concerning a blind man, saying, "Who sinned, this man or his parents, that he was born blind?" And Jesus had to correct them. The ways that God thinks are far beyond the way we think, as we read in Isaiah 55 verses 8 and 9. Yet the more we read God's word day after day, year after year, the more we can tune into his wavelength. Those who do not do this so often utter empty nothings, like saying God is purely a God of love. Love has been a key word in John's epistles, as we have seen. Is it significant that the word love does not occur in the book of Job? Yet God blessed the latter days of Job, we read in chapter 40 verse 12, and showed his love by his actions, just as he will bless us if we speak of God that which is right, as well as doing that which is right. Well, thank you once again for joining us for Thought for the Day, where together we can open up the pages of God's Word, knowing that Word to be a lamp to our feet and a light to our path.